Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got this hair. I did a DIY ombre, thing going on here, and I filmed it so I could show you guys how I achieved this look. I wanted something different for spring and summer and something a little bit lighter, but I didn't want to like dye my whole hair because I've always been a brunette. So I wanted to try something different. And this is how it turned out. I'm really happy with it. I did this in 2 tries, so I didn't bleach it to this color in one time because that would really like damage my hair. And so I did it 2 times, and I'll be showing you how I got this look. So the first thing I picked up from Sally's for this bleaching DIY ombre was a developer, and this is the Salon Care Professional 30 volume cream developer, and I got the big one. This is a 16 ounces, and I like to get the big ones just because I'll have some extra for whenever I need it. Then I also needed some bleach. So for the bleach that I used these little packets. Because it's either these little packets or like a big tub, and I didn't need that much. So I got this little packet, and it is the Salon Care Blue Flash Professional Powder Lightener. Also, I got a toner for when I finished bleaching it. And I didn't actually show this in the video because I completely forgot to film it. But I used this one, and this is the Blonde Brilliance Perfect Blonde Ammonia Free Toner. And I got this in the color Platinum just so it could lighten my hair a lot. So when you apply the toner, you actually also need a developer to go with it. So I just used the 30 volume developer with that, and it worked fine for me. I hope you guys enjoy this video and that it's helpful for you. I am not a professional like hair anything, so I did a lot of research. I looked at a lot of YouTube videos so I could be able to get this sort of ombre that will blend in with my hair. So I kind of did like a balayage technique to get, you know, kind of like the highlights up here. So I started off by dividing all my hair into 4 quadrants, and I'm going to work from the front of my head to the back. So I'm grabbing little tiny sections of hair and bringing that bleach all the way up the hair shaft. That way the ombre blends in better with the hair instead of it being like a straight line, sort of like a dip dye. So that is why I am bringing that up, and then I soak the whole bottom of my hair. So the ends, I'm going to soak them completely through. And when I do the tips section, I am just doing the top layer of hair. So I'm not soaking the hair all the way through. And I am just doing that to all of these little pieces and leaving a piece of hair between the tips so that it's nice and blended. And then I go in and I completely soak the ends of my hair with the bleach. And then I'm using some hair foil, and I'm wrapping that up, making sure it's nice and tight, and then I move on to the next section. And I'm just going to keep doing this, taking triangle little sections, bringing that bleach all the way up almost to my roots, and then bringing that down and soaking the ends of my hair. So I'm just going to keep doing this throughout all of my hair. this is what the color of my hair turned out to be after I bleached it the first time. And it wasn't as light as I wanted it. So here we are again to bleach it a second time. And I did wait a week because I didn't want to damage my hair. So I'm gonna bleach it again and make it the lightness that I want. So when I started this, I thought it was going to be a little bit easier, but actually turned out to be a little bit more difficult because I have to get the bleach on the spots where I already have the lightness going on. So that was a little bit of annoying, and I had to go back and forth and make sure all the bleach was in the right spots. So I did that throughout my hair, and this took me about 3.5 hours to do. And with this batch, I decided I was going to keep mixing new batches of bleach when I ran out. So I only mixed a little bit at a time so that I would have the strength of the bleach and have it be the same throughout my hair, so that way some of my hair isn't really light and then others weren't processing the right way. So it took me a little longer because I had to keep mixing the bleach. But yeah, so I'm just going and dividing my hair into little sections and making sure I get the bleach on all the light parts. And it's kind of hard to see because I'm like far away from the mirror, but I did the best I could, and I even highlighted a little bit more just to bring more lightness around my face. As you can see there, I highlighted right in the front. So then I skipped ahead to the other side. As you can see, I'm going up to where the bleach is and making sure that whole strand is nice and covered. And then I go down and I soak the bottom, the tips of my hair completely, and that's what gives it that ombre effect. So I keep doing this throughout all of my hair, and then I'll get back to you guys at the end when I am finished. So that is how I got this hair. I hope you guys liked this video and that it was helpful for you. If you guys have any questions about anything, ask me in the comments. I'll have a list of all the stuff that I used on my blog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!